Stop. Thank you very much, guys. You can take a seat. Thank you. So now we go up around 4:49 to come and invite and get the visa, right? In the case of his son, in the case of just a hypothetical, so we are way back behind and actually coming to the ranking system of 400 plus. Not have a 400 score, around 400. I cannot promise anybody. A lot of people are saying, look, can you do the file for me? Can you file for visa for me? But if his son came to me and I found the score is 354, I will say, look, I can take your money, I can take your documents, but I'm not guaranteeing anything because you are way down, and right now people are here. The points are this, or if you know on your own your points are this. Is that a fair idea? Yeah. We want to find out how to improve the score. So in this case, we will go back to the same screen and we will try to tweak around the figures and see how we can change some figures so that the score is improved. I hope that's true, but that's not going to happen. So this is one of them is bachelor's degree, which is more than 3 years, and the second one is 1 year diploma. So I've already given you points based on this. So based on this, he will get 404.
It is needed 1 year diploma.
Actually 1 year. So that's how we get the ranking. That's how we know. Once we have the ranking, then he will be invited for the visa and then he can apply for the visa. Am I clear on the formula so far?
One question is...
Yes, use the microphone.
After 1 year, the criteria might be changed and we don't want any diploma courses, we want only masters.
That's a very excellent point. The law can change any time. Today we are discussing the point system. What you are doing, I say I can't do anything because the government of Canada sets the policy and regulation. So unfortunately that is true. It's not in my hand, not in your hand. Law keeps on changing every time. Once they give you an evaluation, assessment, only then you can take those points, otherwise not. Can you imagine, I mean, there are hundreds and thousands of people say that you can claim points for this and this and this is the amount of points you can get. And then you can claim points, otherwise no. But that is the thing. Questions?
Assume that we could get the same
based on whether the university is recognized or not. You know, there's a very common university and they did MBA from there. And they thought they will get the marks, but the assessment was rejected because Sikkim Manipal is not recognized by Canada. It may be recognized by Government of India, which I don't know, but it's not recognized by them. So each and every course, each and every university has a different assessment. You cannot assume all courses in
long distance course from Canada and University.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do long distance. Yeah, you can do correspondence.
From Canada and University.
Yeah, no problem.
Any university can go to
Yeah, hundreds of universities. I cannot recommend any university. You can go to any one of them.
But their university will be recognized.
All universities are recognized. All universities. All the universities have got the same level and same level. So we have seen how to do the ranking system. So once we have the 67 points and once we have this ranking, we now know that how soon you will get the points. All right, quick.
Well, I have completed my degree for this year and then there are diploma course for the points.
Your voice is not. I'm sorry, I have to stand up and yes.
I have completed 6 years of my degree.
You have completed 6 years?
Yeah, it's been of 6 years. I have completed pharmacy.
Oh, pharmacy. Bachelor. Huh?
Pharmacy and doctor of pharmacy for 6 years.
Okay.
So I have to get the diploma course for that.
No. Are you? So like MBBS doctor, architecture, lawyers, you know, somebody who has LLB, even though LLB is a bachelor's degree, but you will still get points for the master's. So that may be the case for, I will show you where that is.
You get the certificate as a bachelor or master's in
Structure. 6 points for master's degree even though it's bachelor. The degree program must be in medicine, veterinary medicine, dentistry, podiatry, optometry, or pharmacy. So for this, what needs to happen is, which I call in India, if somebody wants to become a pharmacist, you have to have a bachelor of pharmacy. and then become a member of pharmacy council, whatever that is. So if you have the Bachelor of Pharmacy, or dentistry, and other medicine. So that's good. 4 points, which is very less. What I said earlier.
And we have a sponsorship letter from our uncle. He's a citizen of Canada. Then
he cannot. Does not matter whether you have an uncle who is a Canadian citizen or not, unless you have 6 months. Yeah. So, and that's what it is. But I like your questions, and I think that's a good question too. If you get the selection, who can go with you? Anybody who knows the answer? What about your brother, sister, or parents? Sir, can you pay attention to the question? Yes.
If they are not interested.
No, my question is, if I have the minimum points and I make the application, how about my parents and brother and sister? What about them?
I don't know that you have to tell me.
Well, that's what I thought you would know. I want some.
Your question is like who can go along with us?
Yeah, who is included in the application? Anybody can try? You will try?
If the children who below 18 years.
Only the family members of the applicant.
What is the definition of family member?
And the spouse, the kids, with the main applicant, right? And then if you're asking about the siblings, and once they land in Canada, then maybe once they get residence, you have the chance of applying for the sibling.
Are you reading all this in Google, or how do you know all this?
No, I've been researching for about 2 months now.
Huh?
I've been researching for my
That's
about 2 months now.
That's good. He's right. The definition of family member is husband, wife, and wife, husband, and children less than 22 age and unmarried. That means if I have children, then they are out. That means they are not dependent on me. So that is a lot of people ask me when I fill in the application, how come my 4 brothers will not go with me? How come my
440 points, suppose.
Yeah.
More than 400 points.
Yes.
Then if we apply, how long it will take to get the invitation?
That's a good question.
And how much fees for it? And what to do after going to Canada? We get invitation.
You are writing the
How
whole
it
book
works?
actually. You are writing the whole book on this. Can you hear me? Or?
Yes, sir.
This is what. Once somebody has the minimum points, I don't think it's working. Once you get the minimum cutoff points, the system will give you 90 days to submit all the documents. Within 90 days, you submit all the documents. That means you submit your passport, your birth certificate, your marriage certificate, your education certificate, your children's information, your profile. All documents have to be submitted, uploaded in the system, in the online system. Once all documents have been submitted, you will get a file number. And after the file number, the Government of Canada, Canadian High Commission in New Delhi, they will process and finalize and investigate and research everything. They will give you the visa. They are saying that within 6 months. Does that answer your question? So about 3, 6, about 9 months total. All right. So that was original. What was the second question?
Fees.
Fees. So the government fees. Let us take a family of husband, wife, and 2 children, less than 22. So husband, wife will pay $550. Husband $550 for the wife. For the husband, $550 for the wife, and small children $150 each. All Canadian dollars, no US, Canadian dollars. So that's the only fees that you have to pay. So that is the expensive. The money that you have to spend is maybe for medical examination, testing, English IELTS, that's money, expense. You may have to spend some money to get a police clearance from the superintendent of police or whoever is in charge. That's all is the cost. There's no extra cost. Yes.
Any bank account that you show before going there? Any bank account?
No.
Once we are going there, how will it go to?
Yes. I'm coming to that. There is a proof of funds. The proof of funds is something that you have to show that you have the money here. Because when you are going to Canada, it is unlikely that the first day or first month you will get a job. So you must have some money so that you can buy a car and rent an apartment and do other things and those things. So you need to show some money. For a single person who is going without $12,000 approximately.
You have to show the bank.
You have to show the bank account in India, in here in Hyderabad.
$12,000.
$12,000, which is, how much is that? 5 lakhs? 6 lakhs? Approximately.
If a student wants to immigrate while studying in Canada,
While studying?
in Canada,
I think I answered this question earlier to you or somebody else here. Canada needs foreign students because foreign students bring fresh money. Approximately around 50,000 or 60,000 students from India every year go to Canada. And they go to other countries also, in Australia, 50 or 60,000. Each student from India and from China, Philippines and other countries, they take fresh money to Canada, approximately around $40,000, which is 50 to 20 lakh rupees. So Canada loves students because students means money. Everybody loves money. That's why the visa officers sitting here in Bangalore and Delhi, they love your faces because when they look at you and when you apply for study visa, they are not looking at you, they are looking at that you are bringing fresh money. So the Canadian government says that the students are good for country and we will give them PR, we will give them immigration. So they will get extra points. You see some questions?
yes.
If you have studied in Canada, then you get extra points. If you have worked in Canada, you will get further points. That means after, let us assume now, somebody who does a bachelor's child admission in an engineering college, how much will it cost? Just an idea. Private engineering college?
Depends on the college.
Huh?
In private university, it's 2 lakhs.
How much?
It's 10 lakhs around.
10 lakhs?
Will be
Approximately 10-12 lakhs, which is $40,000. I mean, $35,000. $35,000 it will take just the tuition. And we are not counting the expenses for books and hostel and boarding and maybe other expenses. Only tuition and America. Then to study in India, which I don't understand. And I am not surprised. A lot of people every year, I know because I'm from the north in Punjab and in Delhi area, get immigration. And what I told you earlier, I think a student in Hyderabad will ask your father to give me a car, to give me a bike, maybe give me a mobile, or give me other things. Here the son and daughter will take money from the parents. But that same son or daughter, when he goes to Canada or US, he is working and he's not only working, but he probably possibly sending you money from there to you. Think about it. I'm not trying to promote Canada, by the way, to say that. I'm just a good way for your children to be secured as far as education and immigration. All right.
What are the most opportunities for students? Thing is, if population is low, the vacancies will be relatively low. So, if I am getting a job in Canada, it doesn't work vacancy now.
Well,
As a poor, how the work context?
look, it is everywhere in the world is demand and supply. And they are surviving. So I don't think it's so much of a big financial challenge. It will, they are surviving.
So,
I will guess.
for the parents, who can go as a dependent to the child? If
Yes.
a child is going for a study visa after 10+2 on a 4 years bachelor degree, so can anybody from the parents, mother or father, can accompany him or go with him on a dependent visa or something else? Absolutely no.
Who said no?
No parent can apply for export visa. This one he will go alone.
That's right. But what they're trying to say is, what they're trying to get the benefit is, based on the study visa of the child, the parents are trying to piggyback and they're trying to get a free ride to Canada. That's what they're trying to do. The answer is no, but she said. So the parent, if they have to go to Canada, they have to apply for a tourist visa separately. It's only tourist visa. You cannot live there permanently, by the way.
So the child has to go to independently.
The child, I'm sure, is adult, 18, 19, 20. So he can travel on his own. Air Canada will take him alone. There's no need for you to go. But if you want to go, sometimes if you want to attend his graduation or some other function or something, then you can apply. Does anybody know? No? You have a question? I can't hear it.
So I'm confused which
We cannot hear, I don't think anybody can hear your question. You have to speak up.
actually in Canada, sir. So I am confused which university is best for my brother. How much I have to pay?
You can, the best,
University or the Canadian government, sir?
sir, the best way is to find the universities by going to Google and type the university. And that's how you can find the list of all the universities. You can click on, check on all four singly. Then
Then you apply for a document on submit. Then you get some immigrations audit.
yeah. Does the Indian government provide any help to the American or British to come and live in India? Well, why not? Why not? When? Well, it doesn't matter. All Americans are not very highly qualified. But if a foreign citizen, there are a lot of foreign citizens live in Canada. That is why they are investing money so that they can pick and choose the brightest of people to come and live in Canada. That is why they will help you out. Programmers and web designers. These are the occupations Ontario wants to have maximum number of professionals come and live here in Ontario. So if you have an express entry, see how many software engineers are applying all over the world. So if they have about, let's say, 1 lakh software engineers. So some software engineers may not want to go to live in Ontario because they may have their brother or sister in Calgary or in Saskatchewan or Manitoba or somewhere. But if they do not mind living in Ontario,